Okay then. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Hello, and good evening. It is the 17th of April 2024, and tonight we're back with some PTCGL, where we're going to be playing some brand new Gholdengo EX, brand new Tinkaton EX, and a couple of other bits and pieces as well. Now, we're still setting up for a couple minutes on our end, so while we do indeed finish getting ready, please get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, get yourself comfortable. We'll be back after the break with some PTCGL, and I'll leave you with some Accumulatown in the meantime. Hello, and good evening to you all, my lads, lasses, non-binary compasses. It is I, Captain Steel 379, on the microphone once again, and once again, we are back with some Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. A big thank you again to Thousand Likes Pie for the incredible screen cover up art as we were all logging in to PTCGL there. Let's not waste too much time before we get on with our first match, which is going to be a renewed Dondozo Xatu. I'm going to quickly try and drop links to our Discord. God damn it. Try this one. Nope. Okay, how about YouTube? Okay, so nothing's working. Oh, isn't that just spectacular? Okay. Have to do this manually. So there's a link to the Discord. There's a link to the YouTube. So if you want to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emotes, animations, etc., see what's going on behind the scenes and interact with an amazing community, you know exactly where to find us on the Captain Steel Discord. And if you want to if you want to go back in time and rewatch a bunch of old Captain Steel videos, you know exactly where to find us on the YouTube channel. Give it a subscription. Give it a notification hit. That would help us out immensely. Thank you very much. Right then, our first game of the night. Well, we're just going to try and, do these daily quests. Choose to use 2 abilities. Complete 2 matches without conceding. And I've got just the deck I can use for that one. It's going to be our old Dondozo Xatu deck. The thing is, the whole point of the game is not to win with this. It is simply just to complete these things, and then we can get on to the real meat of tonight's stream. But before I do, let me have a quick... Where is it? Dondozo. There it is. Let's have a look. See. Hello, little Frizz. Hello, and good evening. I hope you're doing well. Christmas came early, Captain Pokemon. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Right then, let's change over our music from Accumulatown to... We'll go for Hugh's theme from Pokemon Black and White 2. And here we go. Remember, all we're doing is just completing the missions that we have been given, which is to use 2 abilities and to complete 2 matches without conceding. Easy enough to do. And then after that, we get to rebuild Gholdengo EX, because now the rotation has happened, I can't wait to play in the new rotation now with Gholdengo and Tinkaton. And yeah, I'll be able to show off the brand new Tinkaton deck that I've been playing with, which I am really looking forward to. So here we go. We're going to go first. We're looking for a Tatsujiri start. Okay, 2 Tatsujiri is a little unfortunate, but you know what? We can work with what we got. Is this going to be a future box deck?
I'll smash it with a hammer!
Yes, it is. And that means we are unfortunately going to lose. We are unfortunately going to lose. Because Dondozo, hilariously enough, is weak to electric. Which means that this deck is going to pick it off very easily. I should have actually picked up the Mewtwo. Oops. Never mind. Great Ball doesn't help us. I mean, it kind of does. It thins out the deck, but at the same time, it really doesn't. Put down the Dondozo just in case, and then turn. Now, what I would like to happen here is that they whiff the attack, and we can, you know, get another thing with them. But that's not happening. Because, yeah, Raiden, the Iron Hands. As I say, all we want to... In fact, what I should... Oh, you know what I should have done? As soon as I saw the Iron Crown, I should have just penny... I shouldn't have played anything else. I should have just played the penny. Yeah. Okay, that's my bad. Okay, so this is a fucking wash. So I don't care. We're just going to let the Natu or the Dondozo die. We'll penny it up. We'll penny up whoever doesn't die in the next turn. And, yeah. As I say, I genuinely don't give a shit. Pass turn. As I said, I actually really don't care. Because as soon as we go into the next turn and we can use Natu... Oh. Alright, fine. We're going to let the Natu die anyway. It's just that now what I have to do is just wait until they waste my time again, as opposed to playing the penny to end this early. Even when I want to fucking lose, the game won't let me. That's 40, 60, 80, 100... Yeah, 2, 4, 6, there's 100, 120. Still not taking out Dondozo, but I don't, as I say, I don't care. It is genuinely just going to be a case of... I mean, you can see me clicking. I hate the fact that you can't just concede. The thing is, you can't play electric. You can't play electric weak Pokemon at the moment. You can't. You actually physically can't, because otherwise shit like this happens. You just run into Iron Hands over and over and over and over again. And don't get me wrong, I knew that this was going to be the case. This was, of course, going to be the fucking case as soon as Iron Crown EX was shown off. Of course it bloody was. I'm not mad that I, quote-unquote, lost, because I didn't play to win. Basically, you played yourself. Did you have a nice time playing with yourself? The only upsetting thing is we didn't get to use 2 abilities, but considering we're going to be playing Gholdengo and we're going to be playing, you know, the new Tinkaton, I don't mind that much. Let's see if we can actually play the game this time. Probably not. Yup, Future Box Shenpao. Yep, that's exactly it. Well, not even necessarily Shenpao. It's just going to be Future Box and, what was the other one? Charizard, that's it. Yeah, Future Box and Charizard are kind of the 2 big ones at the moment. Which is, fun. Okay. So we have a start. In fact, we've got a brilliant start. What we can do here is we can Ultra Ball for a Tatsujiri. Sandy Shocks? Wait, is this Groudon? This could be Groudon. Or Raging Bolt. Sorry, it's going to be Raging Bolt. There it is. Because people have no originality. I mean, Shen Power Future Box both play Iron Hands. Oh, right. Okay, got you. Got you now. Got you. Wait, they ditched the second Sandy Shocks? What? Okay, so here comes another Nest Ball. Okay, I think this is just the pre-built son of a bitch. Down comes a Koraidon. 300. I mean, we were two-shotting the Raging Bolt anyway. It really doesn't matter to me. Huh. I will admit, this is why I can't participate in tournaments in real life. Because I can't listen to music. And whenever my opponent takes a long turn like this, I would be too tempted to pull out my phone and talk to my girlfriend. And because I would do, I would be disqualified. Okay, so 2 Raging Bolt are now in play. Perfectly set up for Professor Sada. Thankfully, though, they are going first. Just getting a trekking shoes, they can play that immediately. This is the pre-built SOB, isn't it? Maybe the Squawkabilly is a little bit different, but yeah, it's the pre-built. Okay, here we go. Finally, we get to start. Jirachi, not gonna be helpful, unfortunately. Manaphy's gonna be more help. Actually, no, it won't. In fact, no, it won't. Okay, so we can at least make Dondozo a little bit tankier. We can use the Ultra Ball, get rid of Jirachi, and... The thing is, I don't think this... Or will it? We play the... No. We need to... No. We need to play the Professor's Research here to start getting some damage potential onto... Yeah, and all 4 are in the deck. That could be kind of fun. The Mimikyu. Okay, so we've got Earthen Vessel, and we've also got Ultra Ball, which is cool. I could Ultra... Oh, okay. Here's what we can do. We can Ultra Ball away 2 Psychic Energy. Grab a hold of a Tatsujiri. Earthen Vessel away said Tatsujiri. After playing Super Raju. And getting back the Natu. There we go. Earthen Vessel away now. Tatsujiri. Get 2 energy back. Okay. There we go. Cannot complain about that one. And we'll also stick down the second Dondozo just to be on the safe side. Okay. That's cool. That was cool. That was a turn we used to set up. Sada gets 2, 1, 7. Yeah, okay, so they may be able. Koraidon's not doing a whole bunch of damage. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, it's only doing 12. It's only doing 1200. However, Koraidon is the way they can get through the Mimikyu. So ideally, we take care of the Koraidon first. I don't know what the Ultra Ball... Oh, no, I don't know what the Ultra Balling for. Nothing can evolve right now. Just another Sandy Sharks. They've got a switch, haven't they? Or Prime Catcher. Prime Catcher is also would also be kind of crap. But we'll find out. Pokegear boss. No Sada. They've already played Sada. already played the Sada, so they can't really do anything else. Except for if they hit 3 items off a fucking Pokestop. God damn it. So, into Koraidon he goes. At least it's not a Prime Catcher, and at least he's not taking out Mimikyu right now. Because that would suck. Right? Please mess up and go into Raging Bolt. That'd be fun. That'd be nice. Please do that. Oh, you can do it from all... Oh, I see. I see. Manual attachment? No, Prime... I do despise being correct sometimes. We've got to get that back. Okay. Great ball here. We'll grab another Xatu. Play down Xatu. We will thin out the deck by playing Pokestop first. Okay, just the Poke Gear. Come on, Poke Gear, give me something. Okay, Research is great. Research is great. We can Clairvoyant Sense to the second Dondozo here. I said to the second Dondozo, damn it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I hate for them to have such a big hand. But I have to keep getting rid of Tatsujiri. I have to keep getting rid of Tatsujiri. Okay, I think this is now our maximum amount of damage with Tatsu. Let me have a quick look. See, yep, all 4. All 4 now are in the discard. Which means we're doing the full 200 damage with Dondozo here. So here we go. Release the Rage. And I really don't want to be playing Mewtwo until I absolutely have to. So yeah, release the Rage. Okay, Calamitous Snowy Mountain. Spectacular card to see. Because now if they attach any energy, well, in the next turn after I roll the Pokestop again, whenever they attach energy from their hand to one of their Pokemon, they do an extra 20 damage, which would be nice. Okay, we know they've got a Sada in hand. Yeah, I thought it was kind of hopeful to try and make them deck themselves out. And I must admit, that's the whole reason why I do not want to be playing Mewtwo down too quickly. Because Mewtwo being a Mewtwo being an electric type is weak to fighting, which is exactly what Sandy Shocks is. And we don't want that. Now, what would I like to see in this situation? God knows, to be quite fair. Hopefully he screws up his maths. He only needs to get rid of 3 energies, though. Yeah. The only advantage we have is that we can try and pick off various targets here, there, and everywhere. Okay, first thing first, we're going to roll the Pokestop. Now that is cool. That was a very nice selection of cards. Now we can... Yeah, now we'll play down the Calamitous. Let's see here. We're going to Clairvoyant. To one Dondozo. Come on, give me another Xatu, baby. Okay, we can Great Ball. Hey, there's another Xatu. Thank you. We can evolve. Clairvoyant to the second Dondozo. So who's in our discard? Mimikyu, Dondozo, and a Psychic Energy would be great right now. Not what he needed to see. But we can just thin out the deck. Who are we going to attack? Could always go... No, we really do need to start taking... Ooh, there's an idea. What have we got in terms of our trainers? One boss, one Iono. Okay. Okay, I see a way to victory. So first of all, we'll go for the not built up Raging Bolt. We'll keep a hold of everything in our hand, and we'll just do our 200 damage. Can you read the stadium? Yes. So whenever a player attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their basic non-water Pokemon, you put 2 damage counters on the Pokemon in question. Just like that. Okay, so yes, they are going to be able to take out. But as I say, I can see a path to victory here. Just need to hope that our other boss's orders is not in the prizes. Pokegear, they're picking something. They've already... Okay, they're not picking anything. They've already started. Okay, Bellowing Thunder, they only need to get rid of 3? They need to get rid of 3. And then the unfortunate thing is Sandy Shocks after that can start building itself up and making the attack cost of Bellowing Thunder a lot smoother. Which is unfortunate. But as I say, I do see a path to victory here. Okay. Now that doesn't change things. Play energy retrieval first. Clairvoyant Sense to the Mimikyu. Yes, I know, Calamitous Snowy Mountain, shut the fuck up. Need to manually attach the active. We need a Clairvoyant Sense to the other Dondozo. More energy, that's not what we need to see here. Okay. So we're just going to release that rage. Release the rage. 420. Nice. Okay, 2 prize cards. Take 1 and 2. Come on, need something good here. Bill and Ultra Ball. Not what we need. Okay, back up to the Raging Bolt. 2, 1... This is going to be close. It's going to be close. Yeah. Go down to 2. Go down to 1. We need to find boss. We actually genuinely just need to find boss. If we can find boss, we can take the final knockout on the Squawkabilly EX and win the game. No, we need to find boss. We need to find boss. We need to take out Squawkabilly. Then we need to take out Greninja. If we can do that, we're good. But if we can't, or Koraidon. We could even take out Koraidon at this point. But again, we need to find boss. Which is also why I didn't play all of the Psychic Energies from the hand in the last turn. It's also why I do not play Luxurious Cape. Okay, here we go. Go into Mimikyu, free retreat. Man, if he doesn't help. Man, if he does not help. Okay, at this point we can't... Okay, we can Ultra Ball away the Mewtwo and the Bill. Let's see if the other boss is in here. Yes, it is. We can take out the Natu. Okay. We can Clairvoyance. We'll go to Dondozo. We can Clairvoyance Sense number 1. To Dondozo. Okay, there's boss. And we still have a card. We still have one in the deck. We still have one in the deck. We can attach to the other Dondozo. Yep. Manual attached to the other Dondozo. We retreat Mimikyu into Dondozo. And then we boss his orders. Out the Koraidon. No, I need to take as many prizes as possible right now. No, I need to take out as many prizes as possible. We go into Squawkabilly. I now play the Pal Pad and put back both boss. And then we need to just release Rage for 200. Yeah, no, just release Rage 200. Take 4 and 6. Calamity. Okay, an energy. A second energy. A second energy is great. A second energy here is fantastic. Magnetic. Of course, they'll be able to take out the Dondozo. Basic to the active. Again, it doesn't really matter. Nest Ball. Nothing. Just attack. Just attack. Just attack. Just attack. Just attack. Please! Please just attack. Hey! We did it! We did it! I can't believe we actually did it. Promote the Dondozo. Give Dondozo its second energy. Boss's orders. Out the Radiant Greninja. And release the Rage. 200 damage. God damn, that was close. Seriously, god damn, that was close. We had to do over 1,000 damage. We had to do over 1,000 damage. Really? Oof. But the best thing is, that actually completes our daily quests. So, let's grab our coins, grab our crystals, and we're up to level 42 on the tier of the Battle Pass. Now, I will come out and say this, if you've not kept up to date with the Discord server, I accidentally, and you're going to say, oh, how can you accidentally do it? Trust me, it's very, very easy. I accidentally purchased a lot of this Battle Pass's tier. It was a genuine accident, and I hate the fact it happened, but it happened. And you know what? I've still got 8,600 crystals instead of the 14,000 that I had. So, you know, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. But anyway, it's time for the main event. It's time for some Tinkaton EX. So, what are the big cards in this deck? Of course, our main attacker is going to be Tinkaton EX. 300 hit points, weak to steel, which is not great if we go against Gholdengo or Dialga. I mean, Dialga's an instant loss. Dialga is genuinely just an instant loss. We've got Big Hammer, double colorless, 30 for every card in your hand. We're, of course, building this up with double turbo, so that's only, well, that's 30 minus the 20 when everything is all said and done. So, what is so different about this deck? Well, we're including a 4-3 of the brand new Dudunsparce. Brilliant cards. So, you got Dudunsparce here at 60 HP. I mean, you can dig in an emergency with double turbo energy. You don't want to be doing that and relying on that, but it also has free retreat, which makes it spectacular. And then you got, of course, Dudunsparce with runaway draw. You get to draw 3 cards and then shuffle Dudunsparce back into the deck. With the Stadium Artisan, oh, this gets very, very filthy. I love it. We're also including one of the Radiant Jirachi. Again, we can Astral Misfortune if we feel lucky. But, of course, the main point of using this is the Entrusted Wishes. So when it's knocked out from damage by an attack, we get to search our deck for 3 cards, which, you know, can be very, very nice. We're including a 1-1 of the new Relor Rabska. Now, you may be wondering, why do I not just play Jirachi and Manaphy? Well, simply put, them double basics, which means that, you know, they're a bit of a pain if you start with just one of them. But, do we have a personal challenge today, Cap? Yeah, win with Tinkaton. But the new Rabska is like a beefed up version of both Manaphy and Jirachi. With Spherical Shield, you prevent all damage from and effects of attacks. So effects of attacks are stuff like damage counters, moving damage counters, paralysis, confusion. Not that it matters much, but prevent all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to your benched Pokemon. So Sableye can't snipe it, Serena can't snipe, can't place damage counters, and I'm sure there's a bit more. Iron Crown can't get past this thing. You know, it's just very, very nice. It is extremely nice. We've got a 1 of Cleffer for grasping draw in the very early game, and also free retreat. We're playing 1 of the 60 HP Collect Tinkatink, only because Collect can be very, very nice. We're playing 2 of the 70 HP Brutal Swing, simply because it's got 70 HP and 1 retreat cost, and 1 promotional Tinkatink, because fuck it, I spent money on this, I want to play at least 1. And also, look how happy she is. We're playing 1 of the 90 HP Tinkertuffs, still the best Tinkertuff that we have in the format right now. We're playing 1 of the Paldea Evolve promo Gather Material Tinkaton, so that if we have the ability to, we can discard a card and draw more cards that way. Is that all the Pokemon? That's all the Pokemon. We're playing 3 of the brand new Buddy Buddy Puffin. Basically, it lets us put Relor, Cleffer, Tinkatink, Dudunsparce onto the bench. The only thing it doesn't grab is Radiant Jirachi, but we've got a Nest Ball for that. So it's a 3-1 of Buddy Buddy to Nest Ball. We're playing 4 Great Ball so that we can potentially grab anything that we find off the top 7 cards. 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball because we don't want to be stranded for any of our basics. 1 copy of Cancelling Cologne because Mimikyu tends to be a bit of a problem for this fucking deck. We've got 1 copy of Lost Vacuum, so we can get rid of stuff like Hero's Cape, Ancient Boost of Energy Capsule, Future Boost of Energy Capsule, etc. 1 copy, Heavy Baton as well. Heavy Baton is, you know, very, very crucial at the moment in Future Box / Iron Hands decks. So you want to get rid of that as soon as possible. Well, as soon as you've got the knockout. As soon as you know you're taking the knockout, use Lost Vacuum, get rid of that Iron Baton, Heavy Baton. Our ace spec of choice is going to be Master Ball. It's play 1, sacrifice nothing, guarantee your Dudunsparce for draw, your Tinkaton for the knockout, whatever you need. Master Ball gets it for you. We're playing 2 copies of Nemona's backpack. We're playing 2 copies of Palpad. We're playing 4 copies of Rare Candy, because of course you bloody are. 1 copy of Switch, 2 copies of Artisan, 2 copies of Boss's Orders, 1 Silene. So instead of relying on 1 Silene, 1 Palpad, we're doing 1 Silene, 2 Palpad. We've got 1 Iono for disruption purposes, 2 copies of the brand new Morty's Conviction. So basically think of this as Zinnia from the previous format, but at a cheaper cost. So discard a card from your hand, draw 1 for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. We're playing the 4 of Nemona. So, yeah, we can. So, we're playing 4 Nemona. Each Nemona is a draw 3. The double Nemona's backpack allows you to put 2 cards from back into your deck, turning basically a 1 for 2 into a 4. You know, it just helps. Tinkaton is a hefty old unit, so we can always Professor Turo scenario, and if we ever do find ourselves in a scenario where we're being, you know, trapped, we can scenario out of it. We're playing 4 copies of DTE, of course we are, and 2 copies of Mist Energy. Now, as I said, outside of hitting for weakness or outside of decks that can, like, strike very, very hard at any one time, Tinkaton doesn't go down after 1 attack. That's why some opponents are going to be using effects of attacks to try and get through that. Mist Energy prevents that. I was genuinely thinking of playing 2 basic Psychic of only for pulverizing press and relying less on our 1 copy of Canceling Cologne. But now we need to protect. We do need to protect as much as possible here. So yeah, double Mist Energy. Plus, it can also help out with like fueling our collect, protecting Rabska. You know, just anything like that. So let's pick our music. We're gonna go for. We'll go for Seabold's theme from Pokemon Masters EX. And away we go. And then after this, we'll build a brand new Gholdengo EX because I'm really looking forward to using that. Really looking forward to using this. And this particular Tinkaton deck is a 1-to-1 copy of the Tinkaton build I have in real life. Yes, I was able to very luckily pull a Master Ball from a booster pack. Okay, here we go. Damn! Going second may not be the worst thing in the world. It allows us to build up our hand size, but could effectively allow us to build up our hand size. But we really wanted to go first here. Yeah, opponent's going to go first. That's not good. Okay, we'll of course start off with our 60 HP Tinkatink, and we'll leave it at that. We don't want to get prime captured right at the start. And we're fighting. Okay, Rotom tells us nothing. This could either be a dedicated Rotom trash deck, or it could be Charizard. And knowing my luck, it's going to be fucking Charizard, isn't it? Survey set. Yep. Oh! I love when people have creativity. Okay. Okay. Nothing we can do, really. We'll put down the Tinkatink. We'll see what's in our prizes. We've got Dudunsparce, Tinkatink. Okay, so I know we now have our... Okay, so here's the thing. We've got all 4... So we've got... Okay, 1 Tinkaton EX's prize, 1 Palpad prize, a Mist Energy prize, and a... Okay, both Mist Energy prize. Not going to really matter in this particular matchup, though. Okay. We're gonna grab... I'm gonna say Dudunsparce. We're gonna grab Dudunsparce and guarantee ourselves something for the next turn, I think. Play Nemona, 1, 2, 3. Will Relor come into play here? I don't think so, so I think we can just hold on to it. Great Ball, Dudunsparce. Hey. Great Ball again. Grab another Dudunsparce or Tinkatink. We'll grab the Tinkatink. The thing is, my opponent's probably going to find themselves the bloody Charizard EX here. So we're going to want to Iono them. You bitch. Wait, that's not... Oh, wait. That's not the Charizard I was thinking. Okay, well, they did the job for me. Okay, I am explicitly confused. Okay, this is actually not now terrible. This now is not terrible. Okay, we can actually send Morty's Conviction. We can actually send Buddy Buddy Puff into the bin here and pick up. Yeah, we can. Yeah, okay, we can actually throw. We can throw Buddy Buddy Puff into the dogs. Put up to 60. Okay, DTE. Put Dudunsparce down. In fact, at this point, we could throw the Cleffer. In fact, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to throw out the Cleffer. Cleffer doesn't help us out here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Now, the unfortunate thing is, we do... Okay, let's Buddy Buddy. Grab 2 more Dudunsparce. Throw out the Great Ball. Oof. There is a part of me, chat. There is a part of me that really wants to go for the drawing Tinkaton. Because we don't need Rel or Rabs. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm just going to wait, I think. Yeah, we'll evolve the active. Okay, we're of course going to evolve the active. But we're just going to leave it there. In fact, just in case we get Iono'd again. But the thing is, I don't want to be taking all the damage that we could. I don't want to be taking all that damage. We're only doing 130. We need to be drawing a lot more than that. So I'll just end the turn there. We're going to take 60, which leaves us at 240. Which, yes, still puts us in range of Radiant Charizard, but at the same time, we can at least still be okay. Why do I open my mouth? Thankfully, they've already... Wait, haven't they already used the... Yes, they have. They've already used Prime Catcher. So there's Forest Seal Stone. Here comes another bloody Charizard. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, they're going to be able to do the 330, aren't they? Fuck's sakes. I love being correct. Oh, fuck me. I shouldn't have evolved. I actually just should not have evolved. Should have waited. I would say we would be in the clear, but this is obviously not a typical Charizard deck. So, fuck knows what they've got in this. Oh, that's useful. Okay, the only thing we can do here is that we'll get rid of Buddy Buddy. And get rid of that Forest Seal Stone just to be on the safe side. Get rid of a boss. Do another runaway draw. Play the Buddy Buddy. I think I messed up that timing. Yep, I certainly did. Should have waited. Should have waited. Oopsie. Well, you know what? I said I was feeling lucky. Astral Misfortune. Yes. Oh! We were so close. Chat, we were so close. We were so close, chat. Oh, that sucks. We lose, actually. Because we didn't take out that Charizard, we just lose. And there's the Super Rod. At least we got rid... Here's the thing. At least we got rid of the fucking... At least we did actually get rid of the Forest Seal Stone. But I'll be honest, I don't see how we win this. I do not see how we win this. I mean, I've been saying it for a while. I have been saying it for a while. Why haven't Charizard EX decks been splashing in at least one of the 151 Fire-type EXs? And, well, of course I had to come across the one deck that did so. Okay, so Radiant J-March. As I say, we're not winning this. We're genuinely not winning this. I want to, but we're not going to be able to. So thin out the deck. We can then run away, draw. Nest Ball for Dudunsparce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Still need more cards. We're still going to need more cards. So we'll Morty away the Rabska because we don't need that. Hello? Yes, I would like... There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, how many Nemona? Just the one. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. More than enough for a one-hit knockout. However, the unfortunate thing really is now that I have no way to win. I genuinely do not have a way to win. That also is not going to help. I don't have a way of drawing enough cards, I don't think. Well, that gets rid of Artisan. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay. We have access to a few cards here. So we'll Dudunsparce first. Dudunsparce again. We will gather material away the heavy ball. Hey, I know I'm losing this, but right now I'm playing 310. Yeah, unbelievable, isn't it? We would actually have enough. We actually do have enough firepower. Even if I played my one Dudunsparce down to actually take out this. Well, what I would like to call this person, I'll keep to myself. $340. Go fuck yourself. As I said, it was whiffing. It was genuinely just whiffing the. It was whiffing the. What's what I'm looking for? It was whiffing the Astral Misfortune. If the Astral Misfortune had actually hit there, we'd have had that sealed. And it's a shame cancelling Cologne doesn't just stop all effects for the duration of your opponent's turn. Didn't deserve to win that. They really didn't. Well, I'll come right out and say it. They didn't deserve to win. However, I will say the 151 Charizard was a pretty good pick. I'll give them that. I will genuinely give them that. Won't deny, though. Path to the Peak rotating sucks. It really does. Okay, opponents get to decide who goes first and second. Again, going... Oh, this is Future Box. Guaranteed it's Future Box. Oh, I really need to find some basics here. Because we can't even do Dig on the first turn. If it is Future Box, Ditto is an interesting choice. Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. Start off with the Radiant Jirachi. Yes, please. And we even get to start off with the Tinkaton as well. Ooh. It's no Buddy Buddy Puffin. It is no Buddy Buddy Puffin, but we were able to, well, let's just say we were able to, maximize what we had. So here's our transformative start. We're going to see Miraidon. I'm going to say Miraidon. I hate it when I'm right. Techno Radar. So now the question is, how many Techno Radar do they have? Oh, they're playing Miraidon EX. Ooh! I must admit, actually, I do like Miraidon EX. Okay, so they're only doing 80 right now. They need another... Okay, peak acceleration for 80. Okay. Huh. We could always... In fact, we're going to try it. Play the Artisan. Let me have a quick look, see. Cyber Drive, any damage? No. And they'll never build a Iron Crown, surely. So, yeah, I'm more than happy to go for another Dudunsparce. Go for Tinkaton. We'll go for another Tinkaton here. We're going to boss his orders out the Miraidon. DTE. And let's spin the wheel. Astral Misfortune, come on! Double heads! Double heads, please! Shit. Oh, fuck you, game. Really? That's the 25% chance you give me? That's the 25% chance you give me. Okay, so they're playing Iron Leaves as well. Ah. Okay, so they are going to be able to take out Tinkatink here, which is unfortunate. But again, they're having to play around Radiant Wishes, which, you know, may not necessarily be a bad thing. They are actually going to start building up the... No, they're not. No, they're not. They're just going straight in for the Sparking Strike. Okay. Got no problems with that. Go into the Dudunsparce. Another DTE? This is not the time for me to be getting DTEs, dude. Artisan will grab a hold of another Dudunsparce here. Play Nemona. Nest Ball, Morty. Okay, with Nest Ball, we'll grab a hold of another Tinkatink. Go into Radiant Jirachi, and here we go. Astral Misfortune again. Go! Come on, double heads! This is the third time that we should... Yes? Okay! It's a shame it's against a one-prizer, but it keeps us in the game. It's a shame it's against a one-prizer, but it keeps us in the game. What's behind door number 3? Dudunsparce. Happy with that. Happy days. Okay, so up comes Miraidon EX. Cancelling Cologne here would suck dick. Okay, Arven. Techno Radar. Cool. Fill up that bench, bitch. Do it. I want you to fill up your bench. Get rid of an Earthen Vessel. Needed to have put that in my own Lost Box deck, to be fair. Iron Crown and another bloody Miraidon. Fine. Oh! They're just going to continue accelerating energies. I see. I see. Okay, they're doing 300 now. That sucks. And I don't think we can have enough firepower to take... Yeah, I don't actually think we do. We've already got a DTE, so we could spend one on the Tinkaton EX, one on Rare Candy, and the other Dudunsparce. But then we don't have boss's orders. I think we've got to just risk it here. I think we do genuinely just have to risk this. Don't want to, but I'm going to have to. Because if we don't have enough firepower to take out the Miraidon, we just have to let another one prizer go down. Go into the last Tinkatink here. Stick it on the bench. So effectively this replaces the 3 cards we would be spending on... Okay, we might have a shot. Okay, so... Okay, it's 4 cards because we have to be playing the boss's order, so... No, that's the wrong card completely. Game, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to do math. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think that's enough. We want to draw. I still don't think that's it. Go into the 60. So, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's actually it. So we can Rare Candy into the active. We're doing... Yeah, okay, we've got enough. We attach. And we boss his orders. Bring out the Miraidon, and we have enough. I could actually put down the Relor. I could put down Relor here. But then again, if they got twin shoats, they could actually... Yeah, I needed to do that way earlier. Okay, so just Big Hammer then. Whoop-bam. We're in the lead, baby. We're in the lead. 2 prizes. We'll go for number 1, number 6. Okay, it's a good thing we didn't put down the Relor then. Okay, so is that both boss now in the disc? Yes, it is. We need to Palpad them both back. Okay, so here comes Iron Leaves. Wait a minute, you can't... Can you reach 300? 200, 220, 240, 260. No, you can't. Okay, unless... Hang on a minute. Oh no, but your A-spec of choice was the Prime Catcher. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. No maximum belt. Oh, and there's Iona. Oh, fuck you. Because I even lose my Professor Turo here. Cleffer. Fuck you. Fine. Buddy, buddy. Play the Cleffer, play Buddy Buddy, get back both the Dudunsparce. Both of the Dudunsparce, I mean. Play the Heavy Ball. Put the Cleffer in the active and Grasping Draw. Okay. Now, of course, what they can do is just free retreat. Yeah, they'll be able to free retreat here. Now, thankfully, Arven... Oh, they got counter catch, haven't they? No, Technical Machine Devolution. Okay. Technical Machine Devolution? Interesting. Then again, it would help it. But yeah, no. It would help with their Charizard matchup, I guess. They've got the energy in hand. No, the switch card. Oh, okay, so they're just going to attack the Cleffer. Okay. How many Nemona in the... Just the one. We're not really getting the most out of that, are we? We'd like to draw another Nemona here. Vacuum. Help. Okay, well... Artisan first. Grab another Dudunsparce. The Dudunsparce on the bench. Runaway draw. Okay, there's double Palpad. Again, not exactly helping us right now. But we can Morty's Conviction here. We can get rid of the last vacuum. I'll be frank, chat. That was really not what we needed right then. Don't have a choice, really. We need to do that. We'll play the Nemo. In fact, if we play them... Oh, no. It's just the one, isn't it? Yeah. I think we've got enough to take out the Iron Leaves. I hope we bloody do. Yes, we do. We have more than enough. Put down the Dudunsparce then. That leaves us 280. We can play one Palpad. Get back Boss and Morty. 250. Okay. One and 3 give us Iono Nemona. Okay. Won't lie, chat. We're up against it. It will genuinely come down to finding the last DTE. Yeah, it's going to come down to finding the last DTE at this point. So they're going to technical machine devolution. They've committed to it now. Town store, okay. Town store sucks. Okay, here comes devolution. That's where mist energy would have come in handy, because devolution wouldn't have worked, so they would have had to have gone into Miraidon. Okay, but here we go. That doesn't help. In fact, no, it does. It does. We play the Master Ball to get Dudunsparce. Guaranteed Dudunsparce. Okay. We'll do Dudunsparce first. Runaway draw. DTE! Ah, nuts. Okay, fine. We can play another Dudunsparce. Runaway draw. DTE! Oh. Okay, but here we... okay, it doesn't matter if in fact, it kind of does. Let's thin out the deck a bit, if we can. We can grab a hold of a Dudunsparce here. Or, oh no, grab the Tinkaton. Grab the Tinkaton. Okay, rare candy. Again, we don't have a 2-prizer in play, so we're still good for now. We can gather material. We'll get rid of Relor. DTE! Ah, oh, come on, you son of a bitch. Put down the Dudunsparce. We've got one more Dudunsparce to go for. No, the DTE! The DTE wasn't there! The DTE is not there. So, we now have Nemona. We now have Nemona to play. In fact, before we do, play the Artisan. Thin the deck if we can. I wish we had Silene. But okay. Play Nemona. Nope. Ah. We'll put the Mist Energy down on the Tinkatink. I don't want to put a 2-prizer in play. But I don't believe there is... In fact, there is no... I don't believe there's a way they can hit 300 damage. At this point in the game, I don't think they can. So we're just going to rare candy into the Tinkaton EX. And if I've made my bed, chat. I now have to lie in it, no matter what happens. I'll play Nemona's backpack number 1. Okay, there we go. I have made my bed, chat. We have to see what we do with lying in it. Switch card. There's no way they can take 2 pri... Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, no, that's going to hurt immensely. But we've got The thing is, we've got Tinkaton on the bench. We have Tinkaton on the bench. There's the fucking DTA. Oh! Wait, they whiffed the attack! Chat, they whiffed the attack. Let's thin the deck. Let's shuffle it as well, so we can gather material here. Get rid of the buddy. More. Oh, beautiful. We can now Morty for 4. Getting rid of boss because all we need is 1 prize. We can Dudunsparce. And we can Dudunsparce again. And that, I believe, will be that. We can free retreat into Tinkaton EX. We'll attach the second mist energy to her. I'm going to great... Yep, there we go. Our third and final Dudunsparce because, yes, they deserve this. For all of your Iono shenanigans, you deserve this. 330 damage! Chat, I love this deck so much. Does it win all the time? No. Is it more creative than another fucking Charizard EX deck? Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. Yeah, baby. Now that's a real bloody match. And we were really close in the damage output too. I love Tinkaton so much. But you could see, but the thing is, chat, it wasn't until I identified my board state and the opponent's board state that I knew that they couldn't hit the 300. If we were fighting a Roaring Moon deck, I wouldn't have done... Oh no, gotta put the mist energy on. Oh no, I would have done that anyway. Is there any way... Crushing Hammer? Yeah, Crushing Hammer is kind of the only way of getting rid of energy at the moment. And a Porter doesn't exist. Okay. So, let's go ahead and build a brand new Gholdengo deck. Wrong one. So, starting off, we're going to go for a 1-1 Palkia V-Star line. Because, hilariously enough, our focus on this deck is going to be water energy as opposed to metal energy. We need a copy of Radiant Greninja for our extra firepower, draw power, firepower. We're going to go for 1 Chestoflage Gimmighoul. We're going to go for 1 Call for Family, and we're going to go for... Actually, no, did we go for Call for Family? Yeah, I'm going to say no to the Call for Family. It may be a bad idea, but what we can do instead is go for 1 copy of Hisuian Basculin. Or do we go Cleffa instead? I am genuinely tempted to go Cleffa. But then again, nah, go Basculin, go Basculin. There we go, 4 copies of Gholdengo. In fact, we've got more than enough. I'm going to bling this out. If I'm playing Gholdengo, I'm going to bling this the fuck out. So yeah, 4 Gholdengo, 4 Gimmighoul. Palkia. We'll go from... And this is actually a deck where we don't mind dedicating the time... dedicating the deck space to 1 mana fee. I don't... I'm not sure about Jirachi. But there we are. 14 Pokemon. Nice and thin. So we're going to start off with 2... Start off with a 3-3. Four copies of Superior Energy Retrieval. At least 1 copy of Super Rod. Let's see. Seven and 4. Okay. I'm going to, of course, keep my Larry and Rika. Okay. So. We're going to include 2 copies of Cypher Maniac. We're going to include 2 copies of Energy Retrieval. That gives me 18 cards to goof off with. We could also include a couple copies of Full Metal Laboratory. Full Metal Laboratory keeps me in charge of the stadium game, hopefully, and it would make Gholdengo even harder to knock out. I'm happy with that. 16 cards remain. 1 copy of Hisuian Heavy Ball, because of course. I think it's all about the draw now. Copy of Lady, maybe? I'll have a think about that one. We need draw support. And we also need an ace spec of choice. I'm thinking Prime Catcher. Two copies of Boss. Need a Pal Pad. Okay, we need 11 cards to fill out this deck now. As I say, draw. Draw support is kind of the big thing I need right now, so oh no. We'll go for 3 Iono. We'll go for Ultra Ball. At least 3. Research. Research actually would not be a terrible idea here. Let's just go for a 4/4 Iono Professor's Research. Take out a Nest Ball. Yeah, keep it to 2 Nest Ball. Put in a 4th Ultra Ball. And... second Super Rod? Could see second Super Rod. Huh. Might as well sort all this out before I forget. sod it. Maybe just use Lady instead. Irida. I love you, Lady. Really do. Oh, and Earthen Vessel. I forgot about Earthen Vessel as well. So I need to make it one more room. I need to make room for one more card here. Okay, so 2 Earthen Vessel. And what was the other card I said? Excuse me. Irida, there we go. Or should I try and squeeze in a second Irida? Because that would give me access. In fact, yeah, that would actually give me access to quite a bit. 2 Iono? Yeah, 2 Iono, 2 Irida. There we go. Cool. Christ's sakes. Okay, let's go ahead and do some cosmetics quickly. We will go for... Ah, there we go. We'll go for Paldea Evolved. Card sleeves, we'll go for Professor Juniper. Wherever she may be. You know what? We'll go for the 2020 Trainers Toolkit, actually. That's far cooler. And then we're just going to go for the EX on the coin. Looks good. Okay, then. So that's our Gholdengo deck. Our brand new Gholdengo deck. We have 1 copy of Hisuian Basculin for Gather the Crew. We have a copy of Manaphy. We have a 1/1 Origin Form Palkia V-Star. 1 of Radiant Greninja. 370 HP Gimmighoul, 1 of the Chesterflage Gimmighoul, 4 Gholdengo EX, 1 copy of Jirachi with Stellar Veil, 3 copies of Buddy Buddy Puffin, 2 copies of Earthen Vessel, 2 copies of Energy Retrieval, 1 copy of Hisuian Heavy Ball, 2 copies of Nest Ball, 1 copy of Palpad, 1 Prime Catcher, 1 copy of Super Rod, 4 copies of Superior Energy Retrieval, 3 copies of Ultra Ball, 2 copies of Full Metal Laboratory, 1 copy of, 2 copies of Boss's Orders, 2 copies of Cypher Maniacs Code-Breaking, 2 copies of Iono, 2 copies of Irida, 1 copy of Larry, 4 copies of Professor's Research, 1 copy of Rika, 3 Metal Energy, and 7 Water Energy. Let's go ahead and give this a try. And the music we're going to listen to will be... the Mirror Bee disco theme from XD Gale of Darkness. Okay, here we go. Flip that heads, baby. We'll give this one more try. Okay, we're going to give this a try. Okay, we're going first. Well, that's unfortunate. I think this gives the game away. Unless they think I'm playing Hisuian Goodra. They may actually think I'm playing Hisuian Goodra, considering that's been making a bit of a splash as of late. Shockingly enough, it has. Hisuian Goodra won the Juniors division in... it wasn't Orlando, it was the one before. Atlanta? No, it wasn't Atlanta. 3 mulligans? And it definitely shows off exactly what I'm playing. Thanks, game. Thank you very much. But okay, at least we get to... We're starting off with Gimme Ghoul Gholdengo in hand, but fuck me. They have an opening hand of 9 cards. 10, technically. Okay, Larry doesn't help us out, so we're just going to end the turn. We're not playing any energy cards, and they may think I've got a dead hand. And, to be fair, I do. But, it's not the point. There's a buddy. What are we looking at? Doduo? Oh, is this Hisuian Zoroark? It is. It is Hisuian Zoroark. Let me guess, they're going to get the heads. Wait, oh, they must have the V-Star in hand already. Oh, the full art Nemona. Wait, which set's that from again? Paldean Fates. Huh. V-Guard doesn't do them any favors. Okay. Irida. Now that could change the thing. That could change things around. Let's see what we get off of our coin bonus first. Because the thing is, we really do want to be taking out that Hisuian Zoroark. We're short. I can't believe we're saying this, we're short. That blows. That actually does blow. Okay, we got to get rid of here. Grab the Greninja. And grab a buddy. Yes, I know Gabe Draw Bog will do that. Play the buddy. We'll grab Gimme Ghoul and we'll grab... Just grab more Gimme Ghoul here. We'll concealed cards away. Oh, Water Energy. Earthen Vessel away the Professor's Research. At this, actually no, Larry. Go Larry. Sorry, Larry. Love you, mate, but you're not doing it right now. Okay, so just make it rain. Take out the Manaphy. We're 1 prize up, but we could be about to go a whole lot down. That doesn't help. Being very, very, very real. That doesn't help. Told you they had the Hisuian Zoroark V-Star. They've got 1 Dodrio. But it doesn't matter because they're going to be able to fill up the bench full of chaff to take a bunch of damage anyway. There's double Dodrio. And of course, Professor's Research. They had to get rid of a fair old bit. They did have to get rid of a fair old bit. I'd have played the damage pump before. Yeah, I'd have played the damage pump before doing that. So the big question now becomes... 5, 10, 15, 20. They need a damage pump. Otherwise, they're going to be short the knockout. No, they're just going to Ticking Curse. Okay. This does open the door. Superior Energy Retrieval. That's very nice. Very nice to see right now. I kind of want to see what it is we're going to get off our draw first. So we'll do concealed cards. Doesn't help. So I'm going to Cypher Maniac. Which will give me Earthen Vessel. Yep, it gives me Earthen Vessel, and I'll also grab a hold of another Gholdengo EX. Coin bonus for the 2 cards we just put on the deck. We can then go into the next Gholdengo. We're going to Earthen Vessel away the Basculin. Grab 2 more water energy. Coin bonus. Another Gholdengo. Sure. Coin bonus again. Iono. Oh no. Iono. I don't know. We don't need Buddy Buddy right now, so we can energy retrieval away 1 Professor's Research. Get rid of Sada and get rid of the Buddy Buddy. We can put all 4 of these back into the hand. Yeah, I need to get rid of all of them. Which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate we do have to get rid of everything here. But it does guarantee us a knockout. So, make it rain. Two prize cards. Go for number 2, number 6. Gives us Professor's Research and another Superior. Okay. I've got no doubt that we could actually see a knockout on Gholdengo EX here, and they have yet to use Phantom Star. There's the DTE. Here comes the knockout on the Gholdengo. But the question is, are we going to be able to string along another knockout? Well, Iono's gonna, Iono's gonna put a pump at the brakes a little bit there, unfortunately. Energy retrieval. Ultra Ball. Tails gets him another basic. I don't know if we're going to be able to reach 6 here. If we whiff the knockout, that could actually be genuinely it. Oh, that fucking Iono was so perfectly timed. Water energy. Concealed. Okay. We've got knockout. It's going to cost us a lot, but we have knockout. So firstly, energy retrieval. Coin bonus from the active. 1 and 2. Okay, so there's our third Gholdengo. We can attach to the active. Coin bonus number 2 from the bench gives us 1 card. Rika, that's a great card to see because we can just discard that. And then we can coin bonus again. Nest Ball. Okay, we have our discard and okay, this is fantastic. Chat, this is actually fantastic to see. So we've got our discard. We get rid of Ultra Ball, get rid of Rika. Play the Nest Ball for the Palkia V on the bench. Okay. We're still in this, baby. Get rid of the Rika, get rid of the Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Nest Ball. Grab the Palkia. We have to do everything, okay? We do have to do everything, so make it rain for 300. Because they've still... Oh, they've only got 250. Oh! That actually means that... Oh, okay, so we only have to get rid of 5 energy then. Yeah, we only have to get rid of 5 energy. Okay, that's fine by me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 times 5, 250. Ayy. Their own Gape Jaw came back and bit them in the bum. Go for 1 and 4. Energy retrieval, superior energy retrieval. Fuck, those were the prizes? Whoa! Oh, that wouldn't have been fun. That actually was not fun. Okay, Nest Ball. Hisuian? Yep. Down comes another Doduo. There's another Gape Jaw. I mean, they can do 100 damage with the active Dodrio. Here's the thing that irritates me. Dodrio doesn't have a fucking retreat cost. It's known for being fast! Why does it have a retreat cost if it's so fast? It's like Regieleki. That's the other thing that pisses me off about the Regieleki cards other than the VMAX. They all have a retreat cost when it's one of the fucking fastest Pokemon in the game. Why? Ah, there's the Ballistic. There's the Ballistic. There's Manaphy. We can evolve the Palkia into Palkia V-Star. They do not have bench protection. So I'm just going to Star Portal. In fact, am I? Now, we're just going to... The thing is, this is the checkmate scenario. I've shown them the checkmate scenario because we can keep doing coin bonus for a bunch of chaffy cards. Play the superior, get rid of 2 Professor's Research. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can play the boss. Bring up Zoroark. Play the energy retrieval. Yes, I know this is a bit overkill, but I've got missions to fulfill. And here we go. 350 damage. 350 damage! Yeah, as soon as that Palkia V-Star was allowed to evolve, that was checkmate. Because I was either taking stuff out on the bench, or I was taking out the active. So it was just a case of... You can't complain. But yeah, there it is. 1,000 damage on the dot. Gotta love it. I will admit, I was quite worried at a time. I was actually really quite worried for a time about facing Hisuian Zoroark, especially without the Full Metal Laboratory in play. But hell, you can't complain about that one, chat. That was some pretty good going. Right then, right then. I'm going to put on Nimbasa City. And do you know what we're going to do? We're going to go through and open up this battle pass. Now, as I said, because I accidentally did buy a bunch of levels, what we're going to do is we're going to basically jump from tier 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so tier 6 to 12 is what we're going to do. We're going to jump up from tier 6 to 12 because I've been playing this game pretty much once a day for the week to try and get, my levels up naturally. The accident happened. It happened because I was looking through what we could get in terms of what we could actually, achieve, unlock, etc., etc. I was looking through. The game registered an accidental double mouse click as yes, I want to buy this stuff. So it was just a case of, let's make the most out of it. So we are going to go from tier 6 to tier 12, which is a 7-day period. We'll then run a quick 1-minute advertisement and talk about what's happening over the next couple of days. So here we go. Tier 6. On the Premier side is 50 crystals, which puts me somewhat closer to where I used to be. Tier 6's standard side. Tier 6's standard side is going to be a copy of Temporal Forces, a copy of Sandy Shocks EX, and a copy of Prime Catcher along with 25 credits. Now, you can only have one copy of an A-Spec card, so this just gets transformed into credits. That makes our playset a Sandy Shocks, though. Very, very nice. There, you get 150 credits for your A-Spec duplicates, and here we go. So what are we going to get out of this Temporal Forces? We've got Roly-Coly, Elgium, Sharpedo, Reverse Hollow Mawile, the Illustration Rare Bronzor, very cool, and the rare of the pack is going to be an Iron Leaves, very nice. that was actually a really good booster pack. So, tier number 7. We'll do the standard side this time around, which is just one booster pack of Temporal Forces. Which is going to be Girafarig, Cantonian Mr. Mime, I missed the Galarian one, Bronzong, Reverse Holo Roserade, Reverse Holo Golurk, and the rare of the pack is going to be a Dramper. Not bad, 100 credits. And on the Premier side, it's the Illustration Rare Iron Hands EX and the Illustration Rare Iron Valiant EX. Which makes a playset of the bloody things. Jesus, I didn't know that. Tier number 8 on the Premier side is 50 crystals. On the standard side, we have another booster pack of Temporal Forces, a Mew EX half, and a Professor Sarda's Vitality with 35 credits. So 35 credits. Your Mew EX from Pokemon 151, Professor Sarda's Fatality, and let's have a quick look-see. So, we got Ghastly, we got the one prize Sandy Sharks, Sharpedo, Reverse Holo Dealing, Reverse Holo Feraligatr, and the rare of the pack is going to be Miraidon. Cool. I actually do quite like the artwork on this Sandy Sharks. It's a shame that the attack is not spectacular, to be fair, but yeah, the fact that Magnetic Burst's attack is not affected by weakness, but is affected by resistance, harms it immensely. If they'd have just stopped right here, then that would be fantastic. But it isn't. So thanks guys. Thanks for ruining a really cool few past Paradox Pokemon. Okay then. So on tier number 9. On the Premier side, we've got another Illustration Rare Iron Hands, an Illustration Rare Cypher Maniac, and 50 coins, which is your cosmetics currency. So that makes 3 of these bloody awful artworks. I mean, don't get me wrong, for some people they'll be fine, but they're not for me. I do have a light Cypher Maniac's code breaking. And then on tier 9's standard side, 2 packs of Temporal Forces. You're spoiling us. So let's have a look-see. What do we got? We've got Girafarig, Carvana, Electivire, Reverse Holo Sableye, Reverse Holo Iron Thorns, and the rare of the pack is going to be Miraidon EX. Dangerous if left to its own devices. And here we go. Temporal Forces again. We've got Carkol, Pineco, Vikavolt, Reverse Holo Fluttermane, very cool. Reverse Holo Weakleet, and the rare of the pack is going to be a Iron Thorns, good for 100 credits. So a couple of neat cards in there, I must admit there is a deck I want to build. Revolving around Vikavolt Reuniclus. But that will be for far in the future. Tier number 10, in terms of the Premier side, is cosmetics and 50 credits. Raging Bolt Trucker hat, because of course Raging Bolt would be a trucker. And on tier 10 standard side, we've got 3 Temporal Forces booster packs, a copy of Squawkabilly EX, a penny, and 225 credits. So let's see what we get. So 225. There's a Squawkabilly, but I've already got a playset, so there's 250 credits for me. Penny, which now gives me a playset of the base one. Okay, we've got 3 packs of Temporal Forces. We've got a Hoot Hoot. We've got a Sableye. We've got a Rabska. We've got Reverse Holo Lycanroc. Reverse Holo Drillbur. And the rare of the pack is going to be an Iron Thorns. Bit of a dud pack, that one. So what have we got? We've got a Duosion. We've got Rockruff. Rabska. Reverse Holo Wiglet. Reverse Holo Meltan. And the rare of the pack is going to be Relicanth. Right. So, talking about Meltan, Heavy Baton makes Melmetal EX and the base one not awful. Okay, here we go. Temporal Forces, here we go. So we've got Mudbray, Roselia, Stelmise, Golett, Golett Reverse Hollow, Raichu Reverse Hollow, and the other pack is going to be Incineroar. Nice. But yeah, the brand new Heavy Baton makes Mel. So yeah, Melmetal Metang Heavy Baton is a deck, and I must admit I do kind of want to look into that next time. Tier 11 on the Premier side, another Iron Valiant illustration rare, a copy of the Crown Zenith's Lost Vacuum, and 50 coins. 600 credits for an additional one of those. Nice, nice. That's what I like to see. We're almost to 100,000 credits. I want to break that 6-figure again. And then we've got and then on the 11 standard side, we've got another pack of Temporal Forces. We've got Kavana. We've got Nuzleaf. We've got the Land Collapse Great Tusk. To be quite fair, I say to be quite fair, when this Great Tusk was first shown off, we were, especially in Japan, it was making waves as a really good mill deck. We haven't seen anything of this particular archetype in the West. Nothing in the US, nothing in Europe, nothing so far. I'm hoping that's going to change over the next few. Just over the next few. Reverse Hollow Mist Energy, Reverse Hollow Chat Art, and the other pack is going to be a Roaring Moon. Another deck I do want to try and play is, but then again, the thing is, all the decks most of the decks that I want to play, other people are doing. It's not fucking fair. It isn't. It really isn't fair. The fact that, every time I want to build a deck, it becomes so popular. And okay, here we go. Final one for now. Tier number 12 on the standard side this time around. A copy of Professor Sada's Vitality, a copy of Switch Cart, and 25 credits. And finally, Tier 12 on the Premier side, a copy of Paldean Fates. Let's see if we can pull a shiny Pokemon. We have a Cottony. We have a copy of Iono. A copy of Atticus. Maschiff. So wait, we've got two of the exact same reverse holo. Thanks, game. And an Annihilate. Again, thanks, game. Feeling the love. A little bit anticlimactic there, I won't deny. I won't deny there was a little anticlimactic to end the session, but yeah, there's nothing you can really do about that, I'm afraid. Anyway, chat, anyway, that's going to be the end of the stream. I'm going to run a quick 1-minute advertisement, and when we come back from said advertisement, I'll talk about what's happening over the next couple of days. So, chat, I will see you in a minute's time. Roll those adverts. Right then, according to twitch.tv, an advert should be playing. For those of you who do not get adverts, thank you so much for your continual support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Helps if I spell that correctly. Maybe if I did it over here. So yeah, that was tonight's stream. And it also helps if I could spell correctly, for Christ's sakes. No, it doesn't want to work. What about this one? Okay. If you keep... Right, the thing is, you're going to... I know it looks very weird, the fact that I keep spamming Discord, YouTube, etc. I'm just trying to get the goddamn links to work. There we go. Okay, so I was supposed to be talking to people during the advertising break, but yeah, Stream Elements decided to be a bit of a brat. So, chat, so. I must admit, I had a good time. I did have a good time. We did play a couple of games of Dondozo, the upgraded, well, I say quote unquote upgraded, but there are I'd have to go back and really deep dive into what makes Dondozo's Xatu really amazing. But even without an 8 spec, even without that much modification, it it won against that Raging Bolt deck, which I'm very, very happy about. We played the brand new Tinkaton deck that I really, really do like. Okay, we almost. Okay, and I'm going to be holding on to that one. We almost beat that Charizard EX deck, which was incredibly weird. But we did then indeed beat the other opponent. And it just goes to show you how awful of a memory that I have. Oh, it was Future Box. That's right, it was Future Box. It was Future Box. That's what we beat. We beat Future Box with Tinkaton. Gotta love that big hammer. You gotta love that big hammer, chat. I am so happy. I am so happy about this card. You can't believe. And then we rebuilt. And we, you know, really did go to town with Gholdengo. There is a part of me that thinks that we shouldn't be playing Basculin. We should instead be playing a fourth copy of Buddy Puffin. Just keep things nice and small. And just, yeah, keep things nice and small. As fewer beat sticks as possible. And just go for it, basically. I do like the inclusion of double Full Metal Lab. Everything else seems pretty tight. The only thing I would probably want to get rid of might be Jirachi. Because if we set up well enough, then at a certain point, there's nothing that damage counters can do for my opponent. So I'm actually genuinely tempted to take out Jirachi, take out the Basculin, and just stick in another copy of Buddy Puffin and maybe just another draw card or something. But we are genuinely, in fact, I am doing that right now. Look, don't get me wrong, I love Hisuian Basculin, very much so. But I reckon a fourth copy Buddy just to improve our odds in the early game is the way to go. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Overall, I am loving Gholdengo and Tinkaton. And yeah, that's going to bring an end to tonight's stream. Chat, if you had a good time, please consider giving the channel a follow. I really do appreciate your support. Thank you very much, Lee. If you haven't already, please go ahead and consider joining the Captain Steel Discord. It's where you get to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emotes, animations, etc., as well as seeing when we go live and what with. You get to interact with an amazing community as well, so you know it's a win-win-win all in all. And chat, if you haven't already, please consider going to the YouTube channel and giving a subscription to our VOD channel. It's where you get to go back in time and rewatch all of the old cringy Captain Steel stuff, from the Fire Emblem Path of Radiance playthrough that I'm uploading to all of the old PTCGO back when that was the client, PTCGO videos. And you also get to rewatch a bunch of old playthroughs like the original Pikmin playthrough we did, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario 64, you know, all that kind of good stuff. Anyway, chat, I hope you had a lovely time. Please look after yourselves, have a lovely evening, and if you know the saying of the channel, please say it with me, folks. If life gives you garbage, grab life by the throat, and you make it feel the steel. Make it feel the steel. We are back on Friday with a stream, provided that nothing goes terribly wrong. Chat, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful evening. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day tomorrow. We're back on Friday, as long as I said nothing goes horribly wrong. Have yourself an amazing evening, chat. And until we see each other again, please look after yourselves and catch you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.